Today we're going to talk about inviting. So it is very timely that we have a lot of visitors in the room. Thank you guys for being here today. And members, thank you for bringing new people to our chapter today to experience what BNI is like. But today's topic is about a BNI podcast from the primary BNI podcast channel with Dr. Ivan Meisner, the founder of BNI. It's podcast number 837. And some of what I'm going to share with you are shared by the guest, but also some things that I wove in that are specific to some things that I know we do well here. So this is titled 52 Members in 3.5 Years. Now, you might think at first this is, our room grew to 52 members in 3.5 years. False. This is a member who helped sponsor 52 new BNI members herself in 3.5 years. So that is like Chantel bringing 52 people to BNI San Diego. This is Irune bringing 52 people to BNI San Diego in 3.5 years. She's smiling. So, okay, marker set. Chantel, go. You have 3.5 years. And so the first thing is we have to be clear about our direct invitation. This is when I'm going to ask someone to come and visit the chapter and spend breakfast with us, come experience our meeting, and come and meet 30 new people. And it's very clear. I'm looking for blank. Our chapter, or I, am looking for a landscaper in the business networking group I meet with every single week. I'm looking for a trust and estate attorney in the business group that I meet with every single week. It's very plain, it's very simple, it's very clear, right? And you can share stats, vision, and value. Our chapter's vision is by 2025, we're sharing this amount of business, our group is this size of people, and we're da-da-da-da-da. You can also have the philosophy of BNI is givers gain, where if I give business to the members of my chapter and return reciprocation, they'll have business for me. So you can share the simple I'm looking for. I'm looking to have a chiropractor in my business group. I'm looking for a photographer, a wedding planner, a caterer, a mobile car detail person. Like there's a lot of open classifications in our room. And I bet if we took 2 minutes and we looked at our credit card bill or our business debit expenses, we would see people we're paying services to that are not in here. I know that's true for me. So this isn't some lecture at the front from Andy to you guys. I could be in the chair listening to myself deliver this message too. I'm typing these notes up last week and I was like, oh yeah, that's me. That's me too. So this is all of us hearing this message from me. And one of the methods that a lot of us who've been here for a long time remember is GRIP. And GRIP is the acronym for these next steps. Are you looking to grow your business? So someone would ask, John, are you looking to grow your business? The answer would be yes, right? No? Okay. Okay, John, I'm sorry you're not looking to grow your business. Who's your biggest competitor in town? I'd like to invite them to a business networking group, right? So we have our way, right? Now, I'm not trying to wrangle him through the door because we want people who want to be here. That's also part of this, okay? So, Mark, are you looking to grow your business? The answer is yes. Great. Would referrals help you grow your business? Yes, they will. Okay. So, can I invite you to a weekly meeting where I get together with 30 people I meet with weekly who get together specifically for that purpose of growing each other's business through referrals? Yes? Great. I need you to meet me at the Chula Vista Golf Course at 4475 Bonita Road in Bonita at 6:45. Meeting starts at 7. Breakfast is included. Will you be there? Can you come next week? Can you be here on the 31st or February 6th or whatever the next day is that you want to invite that person or they're available? GRIP is very simple. The purpose here is to be clear what we're looking for in our chapter. We know we did an exercise a couple weeks ago of what open classifications we're looking for to fill and add value here. But the thing is, as someone comes into our chapter and adds value here, we get value from that, but they get tremendous value. John's going to meet 30 new people today. Right? George? You like George or Jorge? George. Okay, so Jorge. George. Okay. No, so George. So you're going to meet 30 new people today. The business card box is going to go around. You guys have 30 new business cards to add to your repertoire. People you can connect with, people you can call, people you can refer to. Alex knows everybody here. He trusts mostly everybody here. I'm just kidding. Alex trusts everybody here, and if you needed someone's services here, he can vouch for it personally firsthand because he sees us every single week. This is our sales meeting for each other, even though we're not in the same businesses and operating in the same company. So this is the presenter invitation. Now, I happen to be speaking today, but I'm talking about this part for us to think about upcoming speaker spots. So Chantel does us the service of sharing with us every week in the meeting who's coming up to speak, and then she follows up with an email. Here's the next month's speaker rotation. You all got that in your email this week as well. So we have all of the February speakers. So one way to invite someone is ask yourself, when am I speaking next, and who can I invite? Who could Andy invite today to hear Andy talk later in the meeting? Number two, who can you invite to hear me? Now, it just so happens to turn out that Alex had introduced me to John over email 2 weeks ago, and we were going to meet. We have actually a meeting coming up at the end of the month, and I don't know, and Alex, you may or may not have remembered them speaking today, but it turns out that Alex invited someone to come here today to see our meeting, and it happened to be speaking, and we already have an appointment on the books together. When are you speaking next, and who can you invite? So, Aaron, when are you speaking next? Who could you invite, right? Eddie, when are you speaking next? Who can you invite? And then tell us who we can invite for you. So Eddie and Aaron, if there's someone specific you want me to invite, a massage therapist, a commercial real estate attorney, or commercial real estate agent. I know you guys have mentioned like a couple things like that. Who is it that we as a group can invite? You can include that in your ask. You can send an email to everybody. You can directly ask people who are also looking for the same thing to bring guests and visitors to the meeting on the day you're speaking about the thing that you're the expert in this room about. And the goal here is to identify who outside needs to hear about us or you inside. So who outside these walls right now needs to hear about you that meets with us here inside these walls. And the other way to do this is a social invitation. Ask on your preferred platform. I know that there's a variety of feelings associated with being on platforms, sharing on platforms. Some of you love this, some of you hate this, and some of you may not have X or Instagram or Discord and TikTok. That's fine. But whatever one you are comfortable with, ask on your preferred platform. Invite people via DM that you've warmed up to, that maybe you've engaged with in direct message conversation, comments, but haven't made the invitation to come here. And you go back and share. We're looking for a massage therapist or a chiropractor in our room. Would you like to join me in upcoming meetings? Visit our chapter profile for meeting date, time, and place, whatever. Share upcoming speakers from our chapter account. So Dr. Ariola has been gracious enough to manage our social media. So she's talking about who's upcoming speakers. We're celebrating birthdays. We're celebrating chapter membership renewals. So there's constantly things going down our feed that you can simply forward or share or tag someone in. And these are kind of like lower touch ways to engage someone in BNI Partners of Excellence. Share other highlights and posts. Oftentimes she's taking video footage or I'm taking clips around the room of you guys speaking when it's your feature presentation week or another education moment someone else is doing or a milestone we're celebrating. Those are all shareable as well. And then you can share your testimonial about BNI Partners in Excellence. What's your story? So Mark's Open Networks and today is, how'd you hear about BNI? Who invited you to BNI? There's a story there. There's a story. I invited Jason Turner. Someone named Bruce Anderson invited me in 2009 out of the mortgage collapse. And I'm like, there's no mortgage person there? I have no business and I'm losing everything. I'll be there. Like I was in. And there were other mortgage people there too. And some of you know this story, but even back in that time in my career, Mark and I both occupied the same classification, but we did different things. And we found a way to make this room work for both of us, where we were able to teach the room what to look for and what to do, and which referrals would help his business and his company and help mine. And the reason we do this in the social space where you feel comfortable is so you can ask without expectation. It's so that you can ask without expectation and then they have the choice to respond or engage or not. This isn't so you like chokehold people through the room on social media, okay? I know this is a little bit more of an extended education moment, but as we are looking into growth in the new year, so is everybody else. It's just the way it is. I am not gonna stand up here and pretend like it's hunky-dory for everybody out there. You know it's not. I know it's not too. So we can't be pretending like everyone's out there just killing it without something here that's adding 20 or 30% to their bottom line. We all did this exercise in December where we identified how much money coming to our company is coming from BNI. And some of us are throwing out numbers like 10%, 15%. For me, it's 30%. So all those of you who are visitors today, I shared this room, out of our entire gross revenue last year, 30% comes from BNI referrals. So if you're missing 30% of your business or looking to add 30% to your business or even 10 or 15, your time is well spent here. But as a chapter, to meet our overall goals and the things that we want to personally receive and achieve here, this is the ways that we can do it. Make the direct invitation, use a presenter or upcoming presenter as leverage point to invite someone, engage them that will help the presenter or yourself, and then use the social invitations where you feel comfortable. Mark, that's it today. Thank you guys.